Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to film for you my March empties. It is a little bit late, but I've been very busy with work, as you all know, and I am finally ready to tell you guys that I am actually going to be starting a new job on the 25th of April. If you don't know, I do home health now, and I will be going back to the hospital. It will be a less demanding schedule for me, but for about 16 weeks, it's a little unpredictable because I'm going to be in an internship type program. But I will have the weekends off, and when they're not off, they are on call, and very likely will be working when I'm on call. However, it is not as 24/7 as home health is. So I think that I will have more time to film videos and just kind of stay on top of my channel and really watch you guys videos and keep up on with commenting and commenting on your videos. And I'm just really excited for this new venture in my life. I've always wanted to work in the operating room, and this is the perfect opportunity for me to be able to do that. And one of my best friends is actually working in pre-op, and she also got accepted into the program for the OR. So it's really exciting that I'm going to be able to go to school with her again and work with her as well. Super excited for that. So I found some time to film. The sun is kind of going down, but I think this is really kind of a perfect lighting for me right now. It's not too bright in my face. I think I've kind of gotten over that time of day when it's going to be really bright in my face. So hopefully I can get this whole thing filmed before the lighting really changes, because I think it's really good right now. So anyways, March empties. I have some makeup items. I have some items that I am decluttering, and we'll go ahead and get into it. So I'll go with the things that are kind of just sitting out here, and two of the first products are shave creams. This is the Satin Care Floral Passion Shave Gel. This is the one that is a gel and then it foams up. I like this pretty well, but I have started to really enjoy shave creams over the gels, and if I do the gel, I prefer the one that has the moisturizing properties to it. It's like the moisturizing gel. So this was okay. This was my first venture into cream shave creams, and I really do enjoy this, but it got really thick, and so there's still some in here that I wasn't able to use, but I'm going to call it done. I do have the one from Trader Joe's that Stephanie from the Daisy Girlie said she really likes, and I haven't used that yet. So I do have one more that I'm working through that is, I believe, if I can remember correctly, a gel. So that is those two. Probably would repurchase the Satin Care again, just because I've used those for many years. The EOS I probably would not try again in terms of cream, shave creams, shaving cream, whatever. But I really do want to try that Trader Joe's one and see how well I like that. The next product is actually one that I'm decluttering. This is the Clairol Natural Instincts Vibrant hair dye. I have a friend who I can give this to. I'm not sure if she would be interested. She's more on the blue-black kind of spectrum than the dark brown, but I am going to give this to her. The only thing I did do was take out, I don't know why I always do that. I always turn products around like I want to look at it. I did take out the moisturizing mask that I really did enjoy. I've talked about that in past empties. Actually, I think in my sample roulette videos, because they're small, so I've considered them sample sizes. So I'm going to try and see if my friend wants this, because the rest of the system is intact. The next product I have is these Clearasil Daily Clear Daily Pore Cleansing Pads, and these have expired, and I think the packaging has changed now. There's still quite a few pads in there. They're not very wet anymore. I need to be really a lot better about using these type of products, but I really do enjoy the scent, and I really did feel like these helped me. So I'm going to be getting rid of these for now, but I will purchase these again in the future, and I will make sure that I don't neglect them. The next product is no stranger to my Empties. This is my Holy Grail setting spray. This is the Hard Candy Fast and Fabulous makeup setting spray. I really do enjoy this. I actually just recently purchased their primer spray, and I'm really liking that as well. It's got a really nice coconut kind of scent to it. The lighting did just change on me, but hopefully it's still okay. It does have a really nice coconut scent to it, and I was trying that in lieu of the more expensive MAC Fix Plus, which I probably will purchase in the future because I really do love it. And I also did purchase the Smashbox Primer Water when it was on the 21 Days of Beauty sale. So it was $16 instead of $32, which is like the perfect opportunity for me to try it. And I like that as well, but it really has the scent of MAC Charged Water, and I really do prefer that, and I think it's quite a bit cheaper. I think it's $18 or $20 versus the Smashbox Primer Water that's $32. So anyways, this is my Holy Grail, as you all know, and I probably will not change from this, although I have been using the Smashbox as a setting spray. I don't know that it really does anything to extend the life of my makeup, but that's how I've been using it because I do have the primer spray from Hard Candy, and I didn't have anything to set my face with, so. The next product is my Aroma Essentials Unwind by Arbonne, and this was the facial spray that I was actually using before I got the primer spray. So this really didn't have any kind of vitamin type properties, but it moisturized or, woke me up in the morning, and that's kind of more or less what I do use a facial spray for in the morning. But I figured, why not get the benefits of a primer as well, and I did want to try the Hard Candy one, so that's why I moved to that. And like I said, I really do like it, but I really enjoyed this scent. This line is actually quite expensive. I think this is somewhere in the ballpark of $28 or $30, so I probably would not run right out and repurchase this, but this is definitely something that I enjoyed that I would maybe repurchase in the future. It's got a chamomile scent to it. It's really, really nice. It's got like a lavender chamomile smell to it, and it's really nice. The next product that I finished is the Almay Smart Shade Perfect and Correct Primer, and I really enjoyed this. I actually thought that I was going to want to go through this really quickly, and I found myself really enjoying this and missing it when it was gone. So the color of the gel inside of it kind of went off a little bit, but it performed just fine. It did not make me break out. It did not have a funny smell to it. So this is definitely something that, should I find myself in need of a primer, probably when I'm 60, because I have so many right now, I would definitely retry this again, or repurchase this again. I do think that they still sell this, even though it might be a new name or in new packaging, but I really did enjoy this. It's got a like green and purple swirl inside of it. The next product I have is the Micellar Water Makeup Removing Cleansing Pads, and these are from Ulta, and I don't think that I've talked about these before. I think this was the first pack that I finished, and I like these okay, but I find that they feel wet, but then when I start to use them on my face, they are not wet enough. So I've been using these. They're quite large. They're not as large as a makeup removing wipe, but I've been trying to remove all of my makeup, and I find that once I get done with my eyes, there is so much product on it from my eyes that smears all over my face when I use it, and I don't think it's wet enough to do the entire face. It's just not good for that, and I find that this also burns my eyes. So I do like the product. It says hydrating no rinse formula with aloe and cucumber. I don't think that's true because of the fact that it smears it all over my face. I either have to use another pad, or I still feel like I need to go in with a toner or something, that I'm not completely getting everything off my face. I do have 4 of these because they were buy 2 get 2 free, and it basically came out to the price of what I would spend for one of my packets of makeup wipes. One of these would be the same price as one of the packets of my makeup wipes. There was 30 pads in here. There's average 25 to 30 in the makeup removing pads that I typically purchase, and these are normally $8 a piece. So buy 2 get 2 free. It was $16, so for 4 of them, $4 each, and so that's why. So I still have 3 more that I'm working through, one that's almost done, and then one that I've just opened. So I don't think that I will be repurchasing these. even if they're on sale again, but definitely not for full price because I didn't enjoy them that much. The next products I have, there is one more that is actually inside that I didn't grab. I did show this in my update for my 7 by Summer Solstice. These are the Essential Luxuries by Oscar de la Renta. These are little perfume samples. I'm not going to pull them all out, but there are a total of 6 of them, and I did not enjoy any of these. There are, like I said, several different scents. I do feel like they are geared for like an older woman and probably a very specific taste in scent for an older woman, and it's just not my style, so I did not enjoy these. And all of the rest of the things are actually makeup product related, so we'll go with the one thing that is not makeup right off the bat, and this is my Real Techniques complexion sponge or beauty sponge or whatever they call it. I really do love this product, but mine was getting, as you can see, it's breaking down and I'm losing pieces of it, so I did go ahead and purchase another one of these, and I am currently using that, so I am going to get rid of this, but I really do enjoy this. I have used a beauty blender in the past, but I got rid of that one because it split in half, and then I had another one that I gave away to a friend. It was white, and there's just something about a white beauty blender that bothers me. Even though this is clearly dirty and so is my other one, I try to clean it regularly, but I don't think I could handle a dirty white beauty blender. I just don't think I could. So the next gamut of products are all mascaras. The first is this Maybelline The Rocket Volume Express Mascara, one of the mascaras that I have absolutely loved. This was open. I went ahead and pulled this out just to see, you know, I probably should have tossed it out because it had been open for so long, but I just wanted to see if it would still perform, and I did get a couple of uses out of this. Nothing adverse reactions to my eyes. I know I shouldn't do it, guys, but I do it. I'm silly. What can I say? So that is gone. This is the Lancome Sills Booster. This is the white primer, and this is, even though it looks a little creamy on the wand, nothing deposits on my lashes, so I am going to go ahead and get rid of this. This is something that I could take or leave. I feel like it's an extra step in my makeup routine. I was ready to get rid of this. I think I was just mentally like over this, but I do have several others. I have the new one from Tarte in a sample form. I do have the Dior one, and I also think I have either the full size of the Subversion or a sample size of the Subversion from Urban Decay that does the same thing. The next product is the Giorgio Armani Black Ecstasy. Same thing with this. I do have a hard time with using mascaras longer than I should. I would probably still be using this right now if I did not mentally like make myself put this down. This is an amazing mascara. I did notice that it really started to kind of change the way it performed on my eyes towards the end, so that really helped me push over the edge of not using it any longer. But I did finish using this at the end of March. This was like the very last day because I forced myself to stop using it. But I really do enjoy this. I'll show this to you again. I don't know why. But I really do enjoy this on my top lashes. It does transfer and flake on my lower lashes, so I wasn't using it for that. But I definitely will I will definitely repurchase this in the full size. I just don't know when. I have so many mascaras, but that's not going to probably prevent me from purchasing it. I'm not going to use all of my mascaras before I purchase that, but I do want to go through a number of them. So the other one that I stopped using at the end of March is the Maybelline Lash Sensational. I feel the same way about this. I would have kept using it. I love this. Love the way it makes my lashes look. It gives me length. It gives me volume. And the same thing with the Giorgio Armani Black Ecstasy. So this is the one. I'm sure you guys have all seen it. You could see the formula is still wet on there. Really, really enjoy this and definitely would try this again in the future. I don't know how I feel about the what's the other one that's out? The black one, because I have it and I've been using it, but it's really, really wet, and I feel like I either have okay looking lashes one day and the next day I am like a spider. So jury's still out on that one, but I really did enjoy this and would repurchase this again in the future. And the last one I have is my MAC False Lashes Waterproof. This, I think because of the formula itself, it was already a little dry, but this is definitely, you know, other than that little wet stuff at the top of the brush, is definitely pretty dry. I don't really get much deposited on my lashes. I do get some color, but I don't find that I get definition that I want in my lashes. So I wanted to just go ahead and get rid of this and move on to some more things. So I had wanted to use up, I think, a total of 6 or 4 mascaras in the year, and I think I've already used up, well, there was the mini, and here's 3. So I definitely had used up a couple more, and I can't remember which ones now because I'm having a brain fart. So I pretty much have hit my goal for the year, even though some of them have kind of not been really used. They've just been used a couple of times and then gotten rid of. So I haven't truly gone through a full mascara, just 1 and 1 mini, or maybe 2 and 2 minis. I'm not sure. But anyways, but the bottom line is I'm getting these things out of my collection. They're out of the drawer that they were in, and my collection is getting smaller. So that is definitely a good thing. So the next product is actually kind of sad. This was given to me by Candy from Candy Powder and Blush, and I actually was trying to open this, and you know, it's a little bit difficult to open, and so when I opened it, I actually flung it across my bathroom, and the whole thing shattered. So I lost everything. I really was loving these 2 shades right here in particular. This one was the pink one that I was using for a highlight, and this one was really nice for the crease, even though it does have a little bit of a sheen to it. So I'm really, really sad about this, but this is going to go for obvious reasons. The next product I actually incidentally decluttered when I was pulling out some lipsticks for my next makeup basket. Do you see this color? This is a Wet n Wild gloss, and it's not even gold. I think that maybe you might even think in your screen that this is gold. This is like pea soup, yellow, green, baby poop color, and I have no idea. This was the color when I bought it. It was limited edition, as you can see, and I used to be this crazy person that would have to have everything that was limited edition. I was never going to be able to get it, and what if everybody loved it? What, you know, I had to be on the bandwagon before everybody was raving about it, and I couldn't get it. So this is in the color Please Flash Me, which is also super, super bizarre as far as names go. So this is definitely getting decluttered. I will never wear this. It is disgusting. The next product that I finished up is my MAC Prep and Prime in the color Light Boost. This is, you can even see that. This is the yellow toned one, and I really did enjoy this underneath my eyes, but as I said before with the Radiant Rose, I don't feel this is super special and unique and not something that I can't find in drugstore form. Maybe not the exact color or the exact formula, but will perform the same, and I do have a couple of the there was the under eye erasers that are phenomenal, and they come in a light kind of yellow toned color and a pink toned color as well for highlighting. So this is not a must in my makeup routine, but I did enjoy it when I had it. And the very last product is this e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder. Loved this stuff. This was actually the formula that had the glitter in it that everybody had a really big problem with. But you know what? It didn't bother me at all. I was in the camp of people that felt like the glitter really didn't transfer and it kind of just brushed away, and the product itself is really super awesome. So I really did enjoy this, and I would definitely repurchase this again should I need a specific product like this. But I do have a lot of powders that I can use for under eye setting, as you know, including the NARS translucent crystal, but I do have that in the pressed version. And right now I'm using the e.l.f. high definition face powder, and I'm trying to use that up. So really love this, would definitely try this again or use this again in the future. Repurchase this, super cheap. It's from e.l.f., so it's like $3 or something like that. So anyways, that is it for my March empties, and as always I will post my totals here, and I've also been putting the product name and cost down below as I've mentioned these products. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next one, hopefully very soon.